I think we're live. We may be live. We may be 5 minutes live.
Hey, we'll find out.
I don't run Pagan Standard Time. I run Elite Time.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the Mountaineer Pagan Nexus Ostara meeting. This is being shared out publicly because we're moving Pagan Nexus. Kinda. I'll wait for everyone to get in. Comment if you're seeing this. Comment what part of the state you're in. And if you're a community member and you want to join and present or talk on the Nexus meeting, there is a link in the Mountaineer Pagan Nexus Facebook group.
Hey, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
So someone sees us.
Yes, someone sees us. Good.
Good
All
deal.
Right, let's take care of some business. I thought we'd do, since it is Ostara, we'd do some Basil Leaf wishes and prayer burnings. Get those out of the way. I have the fire cauldron and the sacred bick ready. So we'll take care of that. And then if anybody wants to do a presentation, come up and talk about something, tell us something you're doing in the community and want help with. There's my lady. Hello, my lady.
Hi. Happy Ostara.
Happy Ostara.
How y'all doing?
Ostara?
Sorry about this. Ben got me a new bookcase today, so it's here until I can get it. Yeah, that's just the way to my heart, to buy me a place to store all of my precious books.
Yes.
That's okay. You have nothing to apologize for. Like this.
Hi, Tina. Hi, David. You have nothing to apologize for. The spring cleaning has began in my castle.
It has. And I'm going slow.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Tina. Hi, David. Okay. So let's take care of business first.
Okay.
All right. Just for, and this is why it's shared out publicly. Beltane in the Forest 2021 will not be happening. We will not be gathering somewhere in West Virginia for Beltane. I will be working with my lady here for 2022 because by then we should have vaccinated all our pagan little selves so that we can be safe. And I don't have to plan crossing, clear my schedule 2 weeks later to cross you over. And neither does Miss Gwen. If we want to, as a Nexus, do something virtual, I am totally open for that and totally comfortable with that. That's item 1. Item 2, Facebook has begun making changes to Facebook groups. Every time they make changes to Facebook groups, the pagan community gets targeted. That is why we have moved to the Pagan Nexus, MountaineerPaganNexus.com. It is my dream to make that the West Virginia version of
Witchbox.
Milady, talk about the Nexus and what's going on with it over there.
I should have kept my mouth shut. Okay, so over there is a lot of good communities already set up. There's one for, I believe you have West Virginia Tarot Association or something like that. There's the Marketplace is over there. I have a group on there. I think Tommy Artist might have a group on there for the Christio Pagans. We're able to share events on there.
Yep, and we're going to bring it up and walk you guys through the process and some of the things we have over there. And guess what? If we want something else, we can add something else, excluding 3 things. You have to be at least 18 years of age to have a profile. We love our children, but we can't do underage. We cannot, it is not a dating site. It is not Pagan Hookup.
That would be great for somebody else to do.
Yes. But if you sell items, please you can go in and sell them in the marketplace. if you have a store or you are a vendor at a festival, go in there and set you up a listing. We want this to be y'all's place that we don't have to worry about Facebook or Instagram or whatever the next, social media is ripping our community up because, I don't know, they get on this, cross burning, discriminating circle.
I know I'll be looking on there for vendors, because not only are we doing Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, but my mind is always going. So I've got probably 2 other events that I'm already in the process of planning.
Right. And I am floating the idea of Calling of the Tribes. This was a festival I had an idea
that's yours.
ages ago. But it will be a pagan picnic. Which means you want to sell stuff, great. You don't fill out a vendor form. You post what you're bringing in the event, and then boom, you show up, and I point you in the direction of the line ends over there. Pick a spot after that. It's not going to be this big, long Beltane setup that we do for Beltane, but it will be Calling of the Tribes, because I think the community needs to be brought back in together as soon as it is safe for us to do so. It is not currently safe for us to bring our normally at-risk community together.
Mm-hmm.
And more important, on the planning side, my walls will be safe and no Post-it pads will be harmed.
Yeah, normally I send him to Sam's for a stack of Post-it notes, and when he comes home, I have the Beltane map taped to the dining room wall.
Yeah, just picture a World War II bunker room moment. That's his setup for Beltane. We should have little flags and little meeples to chart this whole day.
I'm just gonna say it. What do you expect from an Aries?
Exactly. I'll plan a battle, honey, because I enjoy the festival, but I do everything I can to make the festival as enjoyable as possible. Yeah. I try to make sure that everybody that this person can't handle the sun, so then they go over by the trees. This person and this person, they sell the same stuff. I don't want them together. So you go over here and you go over here. Oh, now this person's popped. Oh, crap. You got to go over here. By the time I'm done, I've moved Post-it notes around and everything to make sure everything works. This is how I've always done big events. But Calling of the Tribes is going to be a backyard picnic, people.
Yep.
With a pagan theme. And if we can get a group of people that will come drum for us in the evenings, that will be great.
Yes.
But again, I don't have a date for it because I'm waiting for the COVID number to be at 2, where it should have been.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right.
On the good note, at least we all have had our first.
We have had our first shot. We are heading for our second.
We're doing it for the community.
Which one did you get? I got Pfizer, and all I did was sleep for 2 days.
Pfizer. But
awesome.
It affected me. I mean, have you seen me? So I felt like my head was in a bucket, and just imagine your head in a bucket, and you're talking, and that sound. That's how I've been hearing since I got the shot. I had a massive headache. It hit right away. I felt weak and tired, but I couldn't go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all I've done is sleep. That's interesting, though. I wonder if you have an allergy that isn't diagnosed that is causing an effect of.
Mm-hmm. Well, it affects us all differently.
Right.
It definitely does.
Well, what's interesting is they're going to take the Pfizer vaccine and begin cancer research, because what they learned out of the Pfizer vaccine making, they believe they can use it to vaccinate against cancer.
Well, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
All right, so we're going to move over. Me and Gwen all of us are going to pop off screen. We're going to have the website up, and Joe's going to walk us through our new Pagan Nexus.
Hey. All right, let me get back to the home page.
Yep.
audio. There we go. Sorry, we popped me out and realized we had no audio. So yes, we've created the Mountaineer Pagan Nexus website. Now you will have to log in to see everything, which I am currently logged in. So of course we have the groups, and as Gwen was going through earlier, like the West Virginia Tarot Association, the Rowan Temple of Light, the Marketplace, Community Resources, our Cauldron, and the Christo Pagans group. So those are our current groups right there. You'll notice over here there is an upcoming events section, and you will submit those to us and we will post them up. Here on the side, once you're logged in, you'll have quick access to your different groups and to log out. Up at the top of the screen, you will of course be able to see the different activities on the site. Now the big items, we do have, let me switch menus. There are two. We have coven listings, the business directories, and of course submit an event, and the clergy listing. So what basically happens, we'll bring up the clergy listing. This is a fairly quick and easy form. We try to get as much information as we can so that people can find you. The clergy directory and the coven listings will all be external facing, so these will be public information. They are also sorted by areas in which that services or is located. So for example, we have Gwen, and we bring up her profile, and you can see the services she provides, her lovely smiling face, what path she is on, what clergy type she is, where she is affiliated, and then how to contact her, as well as Rowan Temple of Light. And then as we go down, you can also see the areas she is located in and the areas that she services that she is happy to travel to, as well as her introduction and biography. So these are the biggest parts of the site. Of course, when you come in, you will also be able, as a logged in member, to see activity. Like this evening, we posted about our live stream. And additionally, you can see what is going on for friends that you have. Now, my account's a little different as an admin. So I kind of end up seeing everything. So just so you're aware, I do see everything. And that's just from an administrative standpoint. So if we do have any issues, we can see that and correct that. So alrighty, are there any other things you think we should go over with the website? What did I miss? I feel like I missed something big.
The store piece, and then maybe talking about the lovely area maps you worked out.
Oh, yes. So we do have that. So let's go into, and I'm sorry, what was the first one you said?
The area map you worked out, the one that's the breakup of what I call the lighthouses.
Yes. The only problem I'm having right now, I think we lost a link.
Okay. Well, that may have happened, but let's go into store locations. Like if you are, and let's clarify what we call a store. We call a store anything you sell. Like if you commonly would come set up an event, you own a store. Mm-hmm. You set up you go ahead and go and list yourself as a store. That because that's where we're going to look for vendors. If you make wands, Tina made wands, I'd love to see you listed in our store section.
Marketplace.
No, the store listings.
Okay. That is a page, since we have not had a submission yet, we have not created the business directory page yet.
Yes, but if you own a business of any type, please go ahead, list yourself here. That way, people that are looking for stuff right there, go ahead and list it in and pull it together. You can list if you have special items, or maybe if you're just selling one thing. That goes into our marketplace. And then that way you can go and you can create your listing and people can find you. If you are charity thing like Appalachian Pagan Ministries, I know you're around here somewhere, Donna. We're looking for you to come over and join here, because this is what is going to happen. And we are going to use it as long as we can. Our Facebook group eventually will probably get shut down. They've already put one of our members on restriction. And I've seen everything Brenda's ever posted in the past 3 years I've known her, and I know there's nothing she could have posted that was offensive. Yeah.
But no, we also do ask about like your additional business engagements. If you're a traveling vendor for events, if you're a venue for events, whether you do consignment out or take consignment from, or if you do online services and sales. So literally any business that you want to connect here.
Right.
But it also gives us some some ability to differentiate that, yes, you would love to be a vendor for events.
Right. Or yes, you'd love to, you definitely want to take offers of consignment to someone setting up events.
Absolutely. But
So
it's a really simple form. It's not too bad.
Right. And then we also have the same thing for covens. So that you can easily find your coven, or if you're researching covens and pass in your area, it's up there.
It is so easy to navigate. It is. You guys have done an amazing job with this.
Thank you.
It's great. It is.
But yeah, let me go ahead. If you'll pull me down for just a second, let me go into the back end and I can pull up the page with the areas.
Okay. All right. So while he's off doing his thing, tell us what you got going on with Pagan Pride, Missy.
Well, we have the location, we have the date. I do have some things set. And people have started to submit their vendor applications. We're very excited about that. Looking for entertainment. And we've had one submission for, and she has actually submitted 2 photos for the logo for the year. We have Sacred Yana, Adam and Nicole, and Kalina Jones up for Pagans of the Year this year for their work that they've done, throughout the pandemic. Let me see. So I need some help with some entertainment, and if anybody knows anybody with a pagan band, because I really would like it to be, people from our community. I could very easily get a band, to come in and play rock or a mixture of everything, but if they play that, so be it. But I want them to be from the community. That's why it's Pagan Pride.
Well, not only that, drumming circles. I'm sure I've heard rumors of drumming circles.
Davi, you know who I'm talking about when I say Davi? Okay, so he is coming and doing the drum circle. We're talking about having a singing bowl circle again, because that was very. It was very intense, and it felt so good. So I'm gonna have that again. Pagan panel again. I'm counting on you to be there for that.
Well, of course, honey. I'm going to be probably there mastering of ceremonies and bitch of charge.
Yes, because you have to help present the awards to the new Pagan of the Year as reigning queen.
Well, yes, of course. Of course. Okay. Well, I think Joe's ready. And now, guys that are watching, we've got a little bit of delay. So in a minute, we are going to do bay leaf burning. So if you've got a wish, you've got a desire you want to go into the cauldron, or you've got a request, start getting it into our comments. All right. Bringing up the techie side again with Techie Joe. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, here is the regions map, and we'll get that link fixed. I don't know what happened there. We did do some changes early on, and I think we just forgot to pop that back in. So yeah, what we've done is use a WVU map for tourism that breaks the state down into distinct areas: the Northern Panhandle, Mountaineer Country, Eastern Panhandle, Potomac Highlands, New River, Greenbrier Valley, Mountain Lakes, Mid-Ohio Valley, Metro Valley, and Southwestern Mountains, as well as Mountain Lakes. If I forgot to mention that one. Yeah. So, and we have all those to find out. So you know what that covers. For instance, the Eastern Panhandle is Berkeley, Jefferson, and Morgan counties and may extend into Maryland. So we just kind of go on down like that. Now, if you are in the surrounding states, we of course don't want to extend too far out, like the far other side of Ohio. But if you do provide services, or your coven has members, or it's located near, or you're a clergy who is very comfortable going into Virginia and Ohio and etc. You can also select those. We figured those were pretty self-explanatory, but
Mm-hmm.
we knew this was a little bit of a weird breakup.
Right.
Okay, so I have a question, and it might help somebody.
Okay.
Okay, so me and having the show Divination Night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how would I use the website to advertise for co-hosts to come on to the show?
Well, that would be easy. You could do a post on your page. You can list it as an event, or you can go into like Tarot Association of West Virginia or one of the other groups and look for members that you do that. Or go to the business directory, because hopefully, I haven't put my stuff up there yet because I've been waiting for everyone to put their stuff up there so it doesn't look like House of Asen.
He has. I keep waiting. I was like, you would be the perfect beta candidate.
Right? Absolutely. See, all of this works.
Yes. And I will be beta testing it. I won't be, when I post my stuff, I'm posting as a user, not as an admin. There is a Black Knight on there. That is my test account. So if you see Black Knight doing something, that's because Black Knight is testing something. Mm-hmm. But let's move on to your Divination Night live stream that you've scheduled over on YouTube. You can easily post that to your profile, like we done today. Joe, will you navigate to my page?
I will certainly try.
Go to your activities page.
Okay. Gotta make it hard. Alrighty.
So, well,
let me just hit friends. I think that'll get me there faster.
Yes. There you go. Click that. So when you host Divination Night, all you got to do is post a link to your profile, and all your friends can go there to watch it on your YouTube.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is just a direct, the copy and share link should automatically do this.
Okay.
If it doesn't, let me know. I can fix it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi. So if you see, Joseph Arrington posting all over the place, that's the one you want to click and go, it broken, help. Like, just send it to me. I'll get it fixed.
Right. He's our tech fan. He acts as our administrator. He's also our web host. Now, it does not cost anything to be part of the Pagan Nexus. There's a donate button there. Feel free to throw donations at it to support like our hosting or paying for, our SSL certificate or whatever. But that is not a fee button. And I want to make it also clear that we are not responsible for things.
Yes, we're friends.
Yeah, we're very much friends. He's my husband.
Yeah, we don't have an additional level of like relationship there on the site.
Yeah, but you can easily share anything you're doing video based here. If you do a Pagan YouTube, you can post that out. You know, if you're doing a live stream like right now, someone could do not do it because you will get echo from hell. But you can click and go into the YouTube there and watch this live and comment on YouTube. All of it together.
Absolutely.
Okay, so is there going to be a place where we could possibly link other social medias? Because like how, you know, we have stuff on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. Is that going to be this kind of could be our one-stop place
to interlink?
Yeah.
We are working on that. We are working on how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that would most likely be part of the profile page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like a place for like a something like Linktree, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would be beautiful for that.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, do you remember on your profile that does mean you have to be registered for that to be seen versus, say, the clergy directory? We did want to create a resource that was also, you don't have to register to get something. So Coven directory, clergy directory, business directory, we wanted all of those to remain external facing. And then your actual engagement and interaction to be an internal thing.
Right.
And events like Witches and Salsa down in Beckley today.
Yeah.
Yes. This would have been a great place to post that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Do it for the next one.
Well, they've got to submit it. See, this is the whole thing about the Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
It is user-driven, user-creative, community-based, meaning you guys are the ones that have to do it. We aren't, we're not hunting down listings and pagans and creating profiles for you. We'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's up to you guys to do it.
Yeah. And this is that submitted an event. Yep. And I know I got a little heavy-handed with the requireds. That was just so that we didn't end up with like physical events that did not have information. If it's an online event, just keep typing online.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the hint.
Yeah, Joe will get the hint that it's online. It's online. Here's the address to it. Here's the address to it. Click this link.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't worry about that part. I know there's a lot of requireds. It was just to make sure that we didn't end up with people inadvertently submitting events that, hi, this is at XYZ Park. Where's that at?
Yeah. Example, Bunker Hill Park. Well, that's cute. Where's that at?
Mm-hmm.
Bull Run. Bull Run where? Fairmont, on the way from Fairmont to Clarksburg.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Which is a very lovely walk if anyone would love a walk, but you'll just end up at a graveyard. I wonder why. You might need a little bit of Confederate dirt or Yankee dirt, depending on which one you're wanting, but it is a graveyard.
Hey, if
meanwhile,
you're there, it's for a reason.
We had questions for Gwen we forgot to ask.
Okay.
Oh.
Have you been getting your graveyard dirt there, your Confederate graveyard dirt there? Because we noticed it looked like someone been hitting it hard. I just want to know what's going on. Are you okay?
I have. Well, I have been up until this last week.
Okay. Honey,
It's been a rough one.
We need to fill it back up.
Yeah. Oh, I've got candles lit. I've got sage lit. I'm like trying to vibe. Oh, so this was a gift to our Ostara last night. So here, share with you.
Aww.
Very pretty.
Yes.
All right. So, any questions on the website, guys, before we move on to our fun part tonight? And by the way, community members, if you want to, you can always join us on stream. The link is in the group. I posted it right after this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Facebook is getting weird. They just tried to tell me someone had messaged me and they didn't talk to me since like July of last year.
Yeah, for those of you who aren't aware, Facebook, Instagram, and what was the other service that all crashed on like Friday?
Yep, what's up?
So you're going to see some weird stuff over the next few days while everything kind of gets back up to speed.
Yep. All right, so let's move us to here. There we go. All right, so let's do basil leaves. Have y'all ever seen basil leaf rituals? It's such a hard ritual. It's going to be really intense. You take a can, you write a wish on a basil leaf. Example, this wish. You go, all right, basil leaf, carry the message. Throw it into a cauldron. Let it burn up. Miss Gwen, do you have a wish for this year?
To expand my patience. That is my one wish, because I believe that I can handle anything else that comes to me as long as I have more patience.
Okay. I'm also going to throw health in, because we all need health right now.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
All right, so I got Gwen's patience request. Yeah, these are bay, not basil. Sorry.
Yep.
I've done that ever since I bought this container.
I've been waiting for the scariest Italian dinner ever.
Hey, you got Italian tonight. Don't complain.
Fair. I'm just going, if that continues all the way to cooking, I'm like, oh, we're in trouble. Because there's not a good conversion for basil to bay.
Joe, anything?
Bring on new clients.
Awesome. So why don't you do your spiel while I'm burning this?
Oh, well, I'll do a very short spiel. If you haven't noticed, I've been running a lot of pagan websites here recently. Mostly for him, but hey. But no, if anyone is interested in working with a pagan-owned / operated web host provider, or someone who is very familiar at least, even though I am technically an atheist, but very familiar with the pagan community, I'm cool. Really am.
We're all allies.
Please feel free, hit me up. And if you're having any computer issues, I also do that as well. If you need promotional graphics for your business, if you need, photography for your business, again, let me know.
All right. Any other basil? Any other bay requests?
Okay. How about, because I know somebody here that has some reservations about some things at work. So can we do something for
Clear sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Joe, I do have a couple questions for you. I'll have to message you later.
Oh, okay.
But it is tech related. I don't know. Your ears must have been burning earlier because I was talking about you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a fun day. I've actually had to walk someone through the idea of Bitcoin.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. That's always a fun conversation.
All right. Any unspoken requests? Like you just want to say me? All right, then. We'll give that a few minutes. Yeah.
How about some support? Let me say it how I would say it, and then you can figure out how you want to put it. Since like as like we talked about on divination night, actually the last couple of times, we are all going through a new spiritual uplift,
Mm-hmm.
and it's taking its toll on our dreams, and so just maybe some focus and some comfort as we go through our new awakening.
Okay, focus and comfort. Okay. And
had 2 me's come in.
Yep, and one is a Facebook user, so we're going to put Facebook user. All right.
Was that all 3 together?
Yes.
Okay. I was sitting there going, someone needed a lot of help.
They've all been burning really well tonight. Looking at the smoke from them, they're all being accepted very quickly and burning wonderfully.
I can almost smell the smell.
And I'm going to put 3 in for the ones that don't want to speak up. Let the goddess decide those issues. Who needs the energy? Who needs the force? Maybe someone just needs a little extra strength. Maybe they're going through some hard times. Also, we do, have a large, let's go ahead and do it for all our prisoners, because I've not seen Donna tonight. I don't know what's going on with her, but we went ahead and include her in there, and we'll let that burn. All right. So on the 25th, we are doing Pagan Day of Prayer.
Yes.
Oh, okay. One more me.
Okay. Adding her in there.
So the 25th, Pagan Day of Prayer.
Yes.
Tell us about that, Miss Gwen.
Okay, so last year, of course, here we are, 1 year from the beginning of lockdown. Last year, Governor Justice issued a West Virginia Day of Prayer. Of course, we weren't asked to be represented, so we decided, well, okay, we'll just do our own. Of course, we did it virtually. Asen, I think Kalina, Tommy, I did opening and closing ritual. A lot of people hopped on and just even shared pictures of what they were doing, of their altar that they had set up. It was beautiful, and it was so inspiring of everybody was able to come together, whether it be music or poetry that you've written. As scheduled right now, I'll open things up at 9 o'clock in the morning with Asen. I'm gonna have his butt up.
Well, I'll be up late, so that ain't a problem.
You will not sleep for the prayer day. That is going to be your challenge.
Okay, I'm used to this. I came from Pentecostal prayer days. We, prayed all day, and it was a fasting event. We ain't going that far in pagan ritual.
No, we need food. We need food. It is feasting time.
Hi.
No
one consulted me on your keeping him awake all day.
I to put up with him.
It'll be fine. There'll either be me or Joe. We can both cover this.
Take turns.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll open things up at 9. At noon, Tommy Artis will be joining in for his Christio Pagan message. Some of you might remember him from the Pagan panel at Central West Virginia Pagan Pride last year. Mm-hmm. And then at 3 p.m., we've got Asen.
Yes.
That's going to be some fun. Do you know what you got planned yet?
I don't know. I'm debating whether I want to actually do a video stream from the altar room, or if I want to do something fire related, because I love fire magic. If you haven't told, but it'll definitely be candle based.
That'll be great.
Yep.
Great. I'm excited. At 6 o'clock, Miss Byron Ballard will be joining us. Remember her? She was our keynote speaker last year. She's a wealth of information, but she will be joining us with her prayers for the dead. It has become, unfortunately, very popular this past year because of so many people passing. But she's going to lend that for us. Kalina Jones is going to join in at 7 p.m. With her contribution from Mid-Ohio Valley Pagans. And then we will close it out. We'll find something to finalize it at 9 p.m. So 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Cool. That'd be lovely. Now, what I would love to see, and I'm going to tap some areas of this community, I'd love to see a granny witch up here talking about some granny working for Day of Prayer. I'd love to see some of you root workers come on out. We know you're back there in the shadows.
Yes.
Okay. I'd love to hear some words of power from them. I'm going to tap on to maybe some, maybe some Ostrich. We have a very large Druid community. I'd love for them to be able to do an offering and a prayer. You know, we've got time. We have 24 hours in the day, and if we need to do a traditional pagan day of prayer of 3 days, we can schedule that out.
You don't even have to come to us and be like, hey, I'm going to do this. Just on the day of, if it so calls to you, be like, sitting there and watching TV and, I feel like I need to contribute. Just grab your phone and tag it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just come and let this energy speak through you.
Right. Post it either publicly. You can always come to Mountaineer Pagan Nexus or the event we have set up. Do that. If it's video, feel free to post videos. We can all pull together and do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you come out, then we'll know that you are available for the calling of the tribes whenever it comes time.
Calling of the tribes is going to be open. Just
I know that's what this is. This is an open call.
Exactly.
Come out wherever you are.
Now, I've got a challenge in the community. I need someone to find someone that can play the horn. Because I think it would be awesome for Pagan Pride to start it off with the horn. The very big...
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I want a storyteller. I want a bard.
Ooh, I know who you can tap for that. She's around here somewhere. She makes beautiful. Who made your yarn thing? Joe.
Scary thing you bring that up. I have her card here.
Gee, I must be psychic.
Michelle Horan?
Yes. From the Secret Workshop. She done a story time from one of the local libraries, and I watched it, and it was fun as can be. She played some nice Appalachian music to go along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That'd be awesome.
Oh, Michelle. Where are you going? See, this is what happens with me is I keep a book of what, if I need wands, Tina, come here, Tina. I need a wand, and I need to be made of willow, and I want it with brass. Tina makes magic and does beautiful wands. I have one of hers in one of my altar boxes. See, unfortunately, I have like 5 altar boxes. I have one that travels, one that used to live in the car, one that's for this coven, one for this group. So, I don't know. I may end up having a pagan yard sale soon.
Well, put it up on the Nexus site.
Exactly, I know.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. We're networking. We're you know somebody that can help me with this and stuff like that. That's what Mountaineer Pagan Nexus is all about.
Yep.
And Gwen actually just sent you her contact information in case she doesn't catch this before.
Oh, thank you very much.
Absolutely. And we do want to put out there, I do have a client at current that is doing or is looking to partner with different causes. So like, pet adoption, etc. Who would love people that are pagan friendly that would be willing to work with her. Because that's a problem she has run into, and we're afraid maybe it's one of those like, oh, you do a pagan thing. No, no, bye. We're not going to call you back. So if anyone is working for a nonprofit and you would like to be featured for a live stream, please let us know.
Right.
That would be great.
And that's cause of the month with Dottie. I will put it out who's doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no problem listing my clients or my contacts.
I will be on her show next month.
Awesome.
Networking.
Together, growing and building. Also, let me see, what else are we doing or what else is going on? I am doing a Wicca 101. I had my first Wicca 101 class for the 21 circuit. It was recorded, so if someone wanted to hop in really quick to it, it is still open, but you do have to see me privately to get with that. I will be doing monthly classes that are pagan themed or spiritual themed throughout this year. I'm working on a 102 that is kind of like the intermediate level. That will be going up, but that is, you have to have took my 101 or be willing to take my 101 exam to join it.
You also have to be willing to see me because I'm the teacher's assistant and I'm there for everything.
Yes.
How could you not want to see that face?
Oh.
I just wish I could hug you guys. I'm just in a hugging mood. Like, it was a beautiful day today, wasn't it?
It was gorgeous. Where's Beth?
Oh no, we've misplaced a Beth.
I wanted to know what's going on with the campground because she has an event location that's very nice, and it's a pagan campground. I don't know if it's open or not open. So I was hoping that we can get an update from her on it.
So, and Asen is going to be joining me on March 31st for Divination Night as well.
Yeah, I'll be coming to visit you and have fun with you.
Yes.
Yes, and everyone else. But that's what's going on. If there is no other business or nobody else that wants to speak up or share events or share what they're doing, then we'll call this meeting to an end. And we will see you at Beltane in the Nexus meeting.
Yes.
Yes. And Nexus Spaces. We hope to join you. Come over and join Mountaineer Pagan Nexus site. I think I may start a course of daily meditations there. I don't know. I'm debating. It's all those things I have to take to the goddess and go back and go, oh, by the way, this is the new bright idea joke. Go build it.
Basically.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace be with you. Peace be within you. Peace be around you. Merry meet. Merry part. Many, many blessings until we meet again. Good night.
Good night.
Night.